Right then, coming up from Line of Duty to Raving with Madonna, we're having a chat with the wonderful Vicky McClure. She's in the studio. Hi, Vic.
Plus, do you know what any of these symbols actually mean? We're finding out with Alice Beer in her laundry masterclass. We'll see you after this.
You know. Oh, all right.
Tomorrow, Nigel Havers is taking a toe-tapping trip to America's Deep South.
Move over, John Wayne.
From spicy southern comfort food
That's just good. Yeah.
to Tennessee's famous tipple.
I love that.
He's sampling a taste of Tennessee in the homeland of country music.
I've been Nigel in Nashville.
Tomorrow on This Morning.
Welcome back now, then. We're here with Vicky McClure. She's going to be chatting to us very shortly. First, though, competition time. Good luck with that now, then, after captivating audiences with her various roles, brilliant, wonderful roles in Line of Duty and Trigger Point. Of course, this is England. Vicky McClure has proven she's a must-watch talent.
Now she's back with a thrilling new role in Insomnia, a drama that follows a woman on the edge as her life spirals from a dream into a hellish nightmare. Take a look.
Can insomnia run in families?
Sometimes. Depends what's causing it.
Hopefully I'll sleep tonight.
Emma? I'm not sure if you accidentally recorded something.
1 1 3 1 2 3 1 5 5 2 1 0.
Is there anything else that you need to tell us?
Your husband doesn't know what happened to us when we were kids. That isn't healthy.
Stop. Will hasn't seen something scary at home, has he? Me?
What the hell is going on with you?
You're not sleeping, Em! You don't know what you're doing half the time!
Oh, it's gripping. Vicky's here. It's so visceral, Vicky. Like, trying to, as we were talking about this, trying to understand what's real, what's not real, what's going to happen, what's happened. I mean, it's
Is it real? Is it not? Is
It's
it
like
when
a
she's
day and
asleep?
night thing, isn't it? In the daytime, you feel like you're in a sort of normal drama. There's lots going on, and then the night hits, and then it gets freaky.
It's almost a bit kind of, you don't, Gone Girl, Girl on a Train. There's like all different narratives running through it, and you don't know which one is true.
Yeah, and you know, there's 2 episodes out today, so you can drop first 2 eps, but after that, it really does ramp up. And I don't want to spoil anything, obviously, for anyone, but there's so many strands. You know, the entire family, all the characters that you'll meet in Insomnia, they've all got a story. So as much as there's, you know, lots of the insomnia playing out throughout the show, it's very characterful. Sarah Pember's writing is incredible, and she's gone for it, you know, with this story. So.
There is something about Insomnia, though. I think our sleep is such a key thing. I mean, I used to work next door, so we were always all obsessed with sleep because you're waking up so early.
Yeah, of course.
But it's a topic of discussion with everybody. How do you get on? How did you sleep last night? What do you do to sleep? You know, and being deprived of sleep is such a sort of a brutal experience to go through as well.
Yeah, I mean, insomnia is one thing, having a bad night's sleep is another.
Yes.
You know, some people really suffer with it, and they can go days and days and weeks, you know, where they're just having this broken sleep all the time. I've thankfully never really had that, but I have, even last night. I was like, I can't sleep. What's going on? And then I was up at 4, up at 5, up at 6. I thought, right, I'm going to make a cup of tea. And then I was trying to get back to sleep. And you're going, no, just forget it now. It's over. You know, you've just got to get up and get on with the day. But it can be disruptive, you know.
And you actually exec this show as well. So in some ways, that's brilliant. But then in other ways, it must be really tricky wearing all those different hats as well and being like, let's order pizza for everybody now.
Yeah, they're the thing. I mean, you know, just keeping a happy team is important to me in all aspects. I think, you know, that's always been in my nature, whatever job I'm doing. You just go, I want everyone to be happy.
Yeah,
and, you know, once you get to a place where you get these sort of credits of being an exec, I want to use it for as, you know, a good thing, really. But also just being able to, you know, have my hand in the script and the casting and things like that. But there's a massive team. I mean, you know, they know that my main job is to put the performance down. So, it's all
Are you
on
quite
me.
fiddly as an exec, though? Do you go on and have to... I don't like the cushions. Can we get different cushions? Have you changed any colours yet?
No. But I will do now. I didn't know that was a thing.
When I exec that, the only thing is like, we've got to lose those cushions. They're not quite right. That's my job done. Walk away.
I've got, I mean, you know, I've got to shout out to the Insomnia crew. crew and team. It was such a creative and beautiful collaboration from everybody. You know, the actors, the kids as well. We've got some incredible kids in it with Smiley in India. And, you know, I was just blessed. And so everyone was just doing their jobs brilliantly. There was very little for me to sort of input there.
Emma's quite a different character for you too, isn't she? It must be quite nice to play someone very different.
There's no uniform.
No uniform.
Yeah, felt
great eyebrows.
Mama too, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, no, it was definitely different. No acronyms, no procedures, slightly less comfortable footwear on this one. But it was great. And, you know, as actors, you just want a bit of variety. But for me, it will always be down to the script. Often, if it's something that I think, oh, would I watch that? Do I think I can enhance what's already there and, you know, give something to the script? So, yeah, I opened it and just went, because we were getting married, me and Johnny.
I was about to... You put your wedding off?
Well, we didn't put it off. It went ahead. We just never really got round to doing a honeymoon. So I was like, oh, well, we can have a week off, get married, and then I've got to go back to work. And, you know, Johnny's in the industry, he gets it, but, yeah.
Very understanding. Better eyebrows as well, you've said.
Yeah, oh, my gosh. Apparently, you might have a picture of what my eyebrows were, but they were quite shocking.
We got some... They said,
there we go.
Oh, crikey.
I mean, come on.
What?
That's the 90s, guys. That's what happens. I had amazing eyebrows, big, bushy eyebrows, and then I just remember somebody at school saying, like, you've got big... You know, something was said, and I just went home and plucked them to smithereens. And now, thankfully, Insomnia made me sort of, like, up my game. I've got my nails done, I've got my brows done.
It's quite nice being a girl sometimes.
I'm having a go, you know, see how I go with it.
It's what you need for all this daytime raving you're doing as well.
Oh, yes.
Because if you didn't have enough stuff going on, you and Johnny have set up Day Fever?
Day Fever. It is taking over the country. I mean, it's everywhere. We've sold out in, I think it's 13 cities across the country, and it's a daytime disco for people over 30, playing all the hits, and that's the vibe. It's letting go, letting loose, and you're home in time for tea.
You're home in time for tea? It's just for a couple of hours during the afternoon?
It's 2 till 8. 3 till 8, sorry, 3 till 8. So, yeah, and... Trust me, you do 20,000 steps. So it's my gym.
It's a good way of exercising too.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for lots of reasons, yeah.
Seeing the party there, I didn't know this until we knew you were coming on. We were doing our research and stuff. You worked with Madonna.
Yes, I did.
I didn't know that.
Was it one of your first jobs?
Yeah.
It was...
You were still in an office, or you weren't?
Yeah, I was still in the office. I was still working at the office. I didn't have an agent at the time. I'd done This Is England, the film.
Right.
And then Stephen Graham rang me and said, because he was in it as well.
He's in it, of course.
Yeah, and he said, oh, Madonna wants you in her film. And I sort of, like, put the phone down, like, all right, whatever. And then I got a phone call from her team, and, yeah, it was a real thing.
And and what was that experience like?
Surreal. I mean, you know, that... Oh, look at that outfit that I chose. Can we just acknowledge
It's amazing.
I did a full shot. You'll see the baggy brown boots as well. But anyway, that's what I arrived to Berlin in. It was just surreal, you know. I went to see Madonna last year in concert. I've always been a fan.
Yeah.
So it was, you know...
Have you stayed in touch, though, Vicky? Did you stay in touch?
We did after, for a bit. I went to a couple of her birthday parties, which felt, you know, very sort of special and surreal.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she's a busy woman.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Amazing, amazing. Now, can we ask, of course, that Line of Duty?
Oh, yeah.
Because maybe, forget H, maybe get Madonna into Line of Duty. She could be the new something or other.
That would be epic.
Have you seen the boys recently?
Yeah, saw Adi this week. He's prepping for Kiss Me Kate. He's going to be brilliant. He's, you know, going to be singing and dancing on stage. I can't wait. Saw Martin at Day Fever in Glasgow.
Oh, he came along,
He did a bit of crowd surfing for us. He likes to party.
There's always going to be rumours. There's always going to be expectations. Have you all agreed that you'd be up for it and ready to go when Jed gets himself together?
I mean, look, we've all said we love the show. We would want to go again, obviously, but there's nothing to talk about. So it's really disappointing in terms of, like, no news. Right. You know what I mean?
No news, but is that good news that there's no news? Because it's not a definite no.
I'm just going to get this cushion and just put it over my face.
We just love to speculate about it, don't we? That's the problem when you get involved with such a massive hit show that we just can't get enough of.
We're so lucky and we love the show and we can't tell you how grateful we are. You know, I never would have expected to be in something that has that kind of support from the audience. So it is amazing. But yeah, I would hate to start a rumour and, you know, God knows what headlines they will
Please do. Feel free. We love a bit of that.
Well, thank you for joining us today. So Insomnia is out tonight, episodes 1 and 2 on Paramount+.
Yeah.
And then the rest will come.
And then they'll come weekly. Yeah,
that.
so we're back into that territory, old school.
It's really annoying. I just want to binge it all.
You can't. You've got to wait for it. You're on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
Thank
you so much for coming in. So good to see you.
guys.